fest event. So it's more of a festival of celebration for us, where our kids, are going to be participating. They are our future leaders and our young leaders in the making. So before we get started and see their wonderful performances, I will first request our Vice Chairperson Sthanumurthy to address you all and on this occasion. Over to you, Sthanu.
Good morning, one and all. Thank you all for being here on this auspicious occasion of the first virtual event that we are conducting for the term 2022-2023.
Before we get started and see their wonderful performances.
So while we are here to celebrate Nation First, Freedom Fest, I would also like to take the opportunity to inform you all that our chairperson, Sharmila Shet, is right now in Ujjain, and she is there praying to Sri Mahakaleshwar for the welfare of all the members and all the participants. As a result of which, due to the technical difficulties in connectivity, she has handed over this responsibility to me to take over this inaugural session and address all of you all. So thank you for that. Thank you, Sri Bharti, for having me this opportunity. Now, some people had this doubt in their minds. Is it 75th anniversary or 76th anniversary, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav? So just to clarify that bit of doubt for those who have it in their mind, most of you would have known by now that we are celebrating the 76th Independence Day. And that means we have had 75 years of independence. And so while back in 2021 March, our beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji kicked off the event of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, it was targeted for a year-long celebration of the freedom that we have, which has enabled us to reach to the heights that we have over the past 75 years. I also take this opportunity to wish you all a happy Krishna Janmashtami. Some of you would have celebrated it yesterday and some of you would be celebrating it today. Again, there's a bit of a confusion on that. Let me take the opportunity to clear that bit as well. So as per the Sanatana Dharma, there are two ways of celebrating it. Either on the base of the Tithi, that is the date. And as you all know, Sri Lord Krishna was born on midnight and it was Ashtami Tithi. Also, it was Rohini Nakshatra. So yesterday at midnight was Ashtami Tithi. Tonight at midnight is the Rohini Nakshatra, and as a result of which both days could be celebrated, and depending on the customs and traditions that's followed by each of you, you would celebrate it either yesterday or today. Thank you very much once again to all of you for having participated in this event, and I look forward to making sure that our children who have done such a great activity by sending their videos will be appreciated by all of you. Back to you, Sri Bharti.
Thank you so much, CS Sthanu, and that was our Vice Chairperson. As he already said, our Chairperson is in India currently, praying for the welfare of all of us. So we thank her in her absence as well. And thank you, Sthanu, for actually throwing light and giving us, the nitty-gritties of the Janmashtami Tithi celebration as well. So now here we are to celebrate our great country. And this time we actually wanted our kids, because it was the holiday time. And as we all know, our kids are always bubbling with enthusiasm, lots of energy, which never seems to, fade away. So we wanted to give them an opportunity to present, their abilities and talent. And we are very happy for all the participation entries that has come through. And we are, and I'm amazed by the talent and the quality of talent which our kids have. And I would like to, appreciate the parents of the kids who have, put that effort to ensure that their kids are, taking part in such events and ensuring that their abilities are shown and they are also able to shine. The more they participate, the more they shine. So this time I had been to India and I just came in on the day of Independence Day to Bahrain here. And this time the fervor and celebration in India was at a different level with the Har Ghar Tiranga, and it was very heartening to see every apartment in our complex putting the Tiranga outside their balcony, and it was like a very, very wonderful feeling. So I'm sure most of you who were in India who traveled to India recently would have also felt that. So in that background, now let's start. We have our first, entry, or the participant who is going to showcase her talent. It's Adya Vats, okay, the little girl who is the daughter of our member Abhishek Vats. Okay, so she is going to sing a song for us, and we will hear from her. Just a second, let me share the screen. You can hear, right, all of you? Hi. So you were all able to hear Adya's performance. So she is our little talent, and I'm sure her melodious voice would have kind of been very very heartening to hear right in the morning. Little girl with a beautiful voice. I'm sure she's going to, she has a long way to go, and she's going to bring more accolades to her parents as well as the country. And whenever she's going to participate in BCICI events, I think she's going to do great wonders in future as well. And I'm sure that in this participation, you will hear a lot of, a national song and, the same song being repeated. But I think it's our duty to kind of cheer for these, young leaders and the children who have taken part in this. So please be very, comment and, give your accolades to them, give your appreciation to them. That's what they are here for. So going ahead now, the second, as you know, we had three categories of participation here. So it was song, dance, song in the sense music. It could be singing or instrumentation, dance, and then speech. So our next participant or the contestant who's going to be here is none other than Pratham Khopkar, who is the son of our Sumit Khopkar, who's our ExCom member as well. So now let's hear his speech on the Independence Day and India.
Good morning everyone, respected BCICI members and dear friends. I, Pratham Khopkar, will try to deliver a small speech on this Independence Day. I would like to thank BCICI for this wonderful opportunity. We are fortunate that we are born in an independent country. Our freedom is priceless. Today, we are celebrating the 76th Independence Day. On this day, 1947, India got independent from the British rule. It is an honor to commemorate our great freedom fighters, Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jhansi Ki Rani, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the sacrifices in the freedom struggle. Dear friends, did you notice I just named a few of our freedom fighters? We often talk about the struggle and the patriotism of these leaders. But what makes a leader, not his followers? A struggle which took the lives of thousands, yet tend to glorify only a few. Through this speech, I show gratitude towards many such unsung heroes. When we sing or hear our national anthem, Jana Gana Mana, or our national song, Vande Mataram, we get goosebumps. What are those goosebumps for? It is the love for our country, the desire to serve our nation. Each citizen is a dominant pillar of our nation. We are entitled to enjoy all the legal rights and privileges granted. So is our moral and legal responsibility to perform towards our country. The government of India has launched Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate the glorious 75 years of independence. From the day of independence till today, we have excelled in the fields of science, technology, agriculture, education, literature, sports, etc. But let's not disregard the gloomy side. Crime, corruption, unemployment, illiteracy are also growing. We all should come together and make India the Sone Ki Chidiya once again. Our beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji launched a campaign called Har Ghar Tiranga to unite us all again. So let's all unite and raise the flag to honor our country. In the end, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind!
Thank you, Pratham. That was a very, very, very wonderful speech. And I'm sure many of us here will agree with me that that's a great Toastmaster in the making. So lovely job, Pratham, and good job. Very, very, very well done.
Thank you, everyone.
True, India was once known as the Sone Ki Chidiya, it's the golden bird. And that is the main reason why it attracted so many, the foreign, people to come here to actually, because it was like a wealth of everything. It had the wealth of everything from knowledge to spices to gold to minerals to everything. And we all know that 200 years of rule under them, it did plunder away a lot of the golden attributes that we had. But I do believe that in Sanskrit there is a term called Akshaya Patra, a patra that always it never as you take it keeps refilling. It is something like that. So I think India's roots and goes so deep down that nobody can, how much ever they try, I don't think it can be plundered away with any of its wealth of knowledge or history or ancient culture ever. So very, very well done, Pratham. On that note, let's go to our next performer. Here we have our little Tisha Mehta, okay, who is Deepen, our member Deepen Mehta's daughter. And she is going to perform a dance number for us. So let's see her performance.
करो।
Thank you, Tisha. That was her dance number from for the song Ae Watan. As you all know, Ae Watan is such a popular song, and it is one of those songs when you hear, you get goosebumps. It's a wonderfully, well written, and the lyrics are so beautiful and very, very well performed by Tisha. And special thanks to the parents for all the background arrangement with all those balloons in the tricolor. That was really, really nice. And Tisha's expressions were really nice, very beautiful. So thank you, Tisha, once again. And the lyrics of the song Ae Watan is really nice, and it says "Main jahan rahun jahan hum yaad rahe tu." So it's like it suits more for us, the NRIs, who are outside India. So wherever we are, let us always remember our motherland. So this song is more the most apt song for all of us here. So on that note, let's move to the next performance. Okay, next we have our Advik Ramkumar, who is going to present a song for us. As I said, the songs might be repetitive, but the kids have taken their efforts to perform. So let's hear, and any of the patriotic songs, how many ever times you hear that, it's always less. So let's hear from Advik, who is the son of Ramkumar and Soumya Ramkumar.
Hello, I am Advik Narayan Ramkumar, and I'm going to sing Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Shitalam, Sasya Shamalam, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra-jyotsnam Pulakitayaminim, Fullakusumita Drumadulashobhinim, Suhasinim, Sumadurabhashinim, Sukadam Gadadam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Bharat Mata ki jai.
Thank you so much, Advik. And I'm sure you'll agree with me, all of you, that his voice is very, very nice, and he has that ability to become a great singer, I believe, because his voice, the sustaining of the notes is really wonderful. And Vande Mataram was very, very well sung, Advik. And I loved his craft, the one that he had done with the flag. Very, very beautiful. I think he has done it himself. So good job there. And thank you, Advik, so much for the participation. We have next with us is a speech, okay, that's coming from one of our members' son, Aryan, who is our member Sahendra's son. So he is going to come and, I'm going to present the screen, and he's going to talk to us about the speech about India and independence. So let me. Screen.
Good morning all, my name is Aryan, and today we're going to talk about like this unsung heroes which barely people know nowadays. India's independence movement was a rise of historic events and sacrifices by thousands of freedom fighters. Undoubtedly, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Neta Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Mangal Pandey, Rani Lakshmibai, and many more are amongst the famous freedom fighters and have got the spotlights. But freedom movement while the country celebrates 76th years of its independence. Let's take a look at some lesser known at freedom fighters of India. Matangini Hazra, an Indian revolutionary who became actively interested in the Indian independence movement as a Gandhian in 1932. She took part of the civil disobedience movement and was arrested for breaking the SALT Act. Hazra was also part of Quit India movement and non-cooperation movement. During a procession, she was shot by the police, but she kept chanting Vande Mataram even after being repeatedly shot. Pier Ali Khan, one of the initial rebels of India who participated in the Indian independence movement, is yet not known to many. He was a part of the 1857 freedom struggle and was hanged in few public view along with 14 other rebels who participated in the mutiny. Aruna Asaf Ali, an active participant in the Indian independence movement. She gained prominence at the age of 33. She hosted the Indian national flag at the Gwalior Tank Maiden, Bombay during the Quit India movement in 1942. Thank you for watching this speech. Happy Independence Day and Jai Hind and Vande Mataram.
Thank you so much, Aryan. That was a very, very, very informative speech.
Thank you.
It was very well done, and thanks. We got to know about the freedom fighters, and we always, as you rightly said, we always, talk about Gandhiji. We talk about, the more prominent ones, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and the others. But thank you so much, Sahendra, Aryan, for sharing with us the unsung heroes, as you said. And as you rightly said, the spotlight is on the main people, but there are so many other thousands of people who were there as part of the freedom struggle, and it is because of their blood and sweat that we here today are happily celebrating the 76th Independence Day. I'm sure most of us, when we nowadays, because freedom is kind of taken for granted by us nowadays, because it's there. But just if we go back in time, 75 years back, and at that time you had to fight with somebody to be free in your own country. I mean, that I think it's very hard to put it in words, but what they have gone through is we are eternally indebted to them for our freedom and what we are enjoying today. So thank you, Aryan, once again for enlightening us with all those unsung heroes. Now, moving on to the next participant, we have with us Anya Mittal. She is the daughter of our member Dilip Mittal, and she is going to perform a dance for us. So let's see it. I'm sorry, just a minute. Let me share the screen. Yes.
ठीक है
Thank you so much, Anya. That was a very, very well delivered dance performance. Excellent. And as the lyrics of the song go, Desa Mera Rangila. I still, I've been here 12 years now in this country. And I've been, more than 12 years. And with Bettelco, my company, I've been there for 12 years. And in my department, along with me, there are a couple of other expatriates, Indians. And till today, our local Bahraini friends still find it very fascinating that, I can't speak the language of the other guy from my own country, but we still understand each other so well. And there are some festivals which we celebrate, but a little differently. And then, every time they're like, and some of us are vegetarian, some of us eat everything. And they're like, okay. And every time they have this discussion with us, to understand how this concept work, how does this fit in, every time they get more fascinated, and they say it's very, very, very different, and still you're all one country. I said yes, we are always, that's the beauty of India. And on this note, I'd like to share another anecdote. Is when during my initial days with TVS, we had this audit where we had to go to Mysore to audit the TVS plant. So I had gone with my colleague, who's another girl from my department. So we both went there, and after the week got over, instead of coming back, we thought, let's go to the, look around Mysore, and we went for a sightseeing. And it was in the evening, so we had finished our sightseeing. We wanted to get back to the hotel, so we took an auto. And as we started, the auto, it went on fine, and midway it broke down. So this guy, we were in the middle of the night, and we were like, the roads were dark, and there's only me and the other girl with the auto driver. So obviously it was like, a lot of thoughts going on. We should reach safe, this and that. But that person immediately contacted his other guy, a friend who was going to bring the auto, another auto to take us. All this being done, then okay, now it is going to take 40 minutes for the other auto to come. What do we do? How do we kill time? And this auto driver did not speak English, did not speak Hindi. Okay. And all he spoke was Kannada. Okay. And we didn't know one letter of Kannada. All we could speak was Tamil, Hindi, and English. And you won't believe, the 40 minutes, we had a great conversation with the auto wala. He understood every word of what we were saying in broken Hindi and Tamil and English. And we were perfectly able to understand what he was saying in Kannada, even though not verbatim. And we were so amazed, and even today, I recollect this anecdote with my friend. Like, that's the beauty of India, it's the Indianness which connects all of us. Despite all the, so many million, different languages that we have, so many dialects that we have, it is the Bharatiyata that kind of binds all of us. So on that note, let's go to our next contestant, or participant, I should say, our little Anika, who's the daughter of our member Akhila Maduri. And she's here with her little rendition of Nanna Munna Sipahi Hoon. Okay, let me share the screen.
Hello everyone, my name is Anika. Happy Independence Day to all of you. नन्ना मुन्ना रानी हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। नन्ना मुन्ना रानी हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरी संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। रास्ते पे चलूंगा ना डर डर के, चाहे मुझे जीना पड़े मर मर के, मंजिल से पहले ना लूंगा कहीं दम, आगे ही आगे बढ़ाऊंगा कदम, दैनी बाय दम। नन्ना मुन्ना राई हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरी संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। धूप में पसीना में बहाऊंगा जहाँ, हरे भरे खेत लहराएंगे वहाँ, धरती पे पाके न पाएंगे जन्म, आगे ही आगे बढ़ाऊंगा कदम, दैनी बाय दम। नन्ना मुन्ना राई हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। नन्ना मुन्ना राई हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। Thank you. Hello everyone.
Thank you so much, Anika. Nanna Munna Sipahi Hu. Yes, all of you are the little soldiers of the future of India as well. So very well done. And I really liked her missing tooth, and with that she was singing so well, so cute actually. So thank you very much, Anika. Moving on, we have the next participant, who is our member, Mr. Sham Krishnan's son, who is Akshay Sham Krishnan. And again, we get to hear the wonderful song from him once again, which is my personal favorite as well. So let me.
Hello, my name is Akshay Sham Krishnan, and on the occasion of the 75th Independence Day of India, I'll be singing a patriotic song called "Ye Watan." हे वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, हे वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, हे वतन मेरे वतन, हे वतन मेरे वतन, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है।
There seems to be some technical glitch at Sri Bharati's end. We will resume very shortly. Kindly be online.